Hi, my name is Tim Labuda.
I'm Maria, and today we're doing our presentation on spiders.
Save the spiders.
So, as you can see on the screen, this is the full taxonomic classification for American house spiders. If you look at the genus and the species, we know that the common name or the scientific name for the American house spider is the Parastidodia tempodiramorum.
And for the black widow spider, the full taxonomic grouping and the scientific name is the Lactrodectus mactians, which is the genus and the species name.
Okay, so according to Consumers Advocate, American house spiders usually live in close proximity to humans. So they like to live in closets, high corners, window frames, under furniture, in garages, sheds, barns, basements, and crawl spaces. They are commonly all over North America, and they are the most commonly encountered spider in the US. But even though these spiders live close to humans, they have poor vision, and they only bite humans in self-defense. So like if they were to get stuck in our clothes, or if we were to sit on them, like while we were sitting on the couch, just things like that. Their bites can be painful, but they're not lethal to humans, so they're not really much of a threat to us.
And the black widow spider's habitat, they prefer to build their webs near rock and dry places, dark places, and underside of like ledges such as like decks and anything in your backyard. Plants, rocks, debris, like I said, outdoor furniture, railings, wood piles, and stone walls. If black widow spiders were to enter your home, they would look for places such as your garage, shed, barns, basement, or small crawl spaces where they're not easily accessible to humans. Black widow spiders can be found all over the United States, but they generally inhabit warmer weather, such as down in the south of the United States.
So, American house spiders generally feed on pests such as wasps, flies, mosquitoes, ants, and I already said that.
Black widow spiders, they eat a variety of insects such as woodlice, dipopods, chilopods, and other spiders. Black widow spiders capture their prey in their webs, and they attack and inject them with venom, which carry them back home before eating. Just an interesting fact about these black widow spiders is that the female black widow spiders are considered the most venomous spider in North America, with their bite, the venom injected is 15 times more toxic than a rattlesnake and 3 times more toxic than a black male widow spider. Black widow spider bites occur between April and October, which are the most abundant. Symptoms of these bites include muscle spasm, chills, fever, nausea, vomiting, sweating, belly or muscle pain, headache, high blood pressure, restlessness, and shock. And if you've ever been bitten by a black widow spider, you should immediately seek medical attention for various reasons, including death.
So when American house spiders are ready to reproduce, smaller males will approach the female's web when ready to mate. They would do kind of a dance or a ritual. That's just to ensure that the spiders don't attack each other, that they come in peace. Females will lay their eggs in pear-shaped brown papery egg case and then hang it from the web, and then the mothers will guard their eggs until they hatch. According to common house spider, there's 100 to 400 eggs per sac, and then right after birth, these baby spiders will stick around the web for about 10 days, and then they leave, which makes them very vulnerable.
And some of the black widow reproduction habits include the females eating the male after mating, which is why they get their name widow. Females can store their sperm one mating season after it was produced and use it to produce batches of fertilized eggs. The females put their eggs in silk-like sacs for extra protection against the environment and other predators. Females usually store 4 to 9 eggs sacs a summer, and 100 to 400 eggs in each of those sacs, but rarely do only 100 of those survive. The males Males produce sperm by spinning it in a web, and they insert it into the female, which eventually leads to sexual reproduction, and the females reproduce.
So just some evolutionary adaptations for spiders in general. All spiders have 8 legs and no antennas, unlike other insects. They create 2 different types of webs, 2-dimensional ones and 3-dimensional ones. The 2D webs are very efficient traps to capture flying insects, and the silk is easily recycled from day to day, but these webs cause the spiders to be extremely vulnerable to predators. 3D webs surround the spider and allow them to receive an advance warning about attacks by predators, or they physically block the predators. Another adaptation is that spiders don't have wings, but they are capable of flying using their silk string. They also have 2 sections of their body, the cephalothorax and the abdomen. The cephalothorax is where the spider's eyes, mouth, fangs, stomach, brain, and the glands where their poison is located. The legs are also connected here. And then the abdomen is where the silk producing gland is. And then spiders also have an oil on their body to keep the spider from sticking to its own web. And then their legs are covered in many hairs that pick up vibrations and smells from the air.
So the ecological significance of spiders in general are that they maintain stable population densities. These spiders are the dominant predators and stabilizers of the invertebrate community in their known natural habitats. They are the predators of small insects and small flying insects that fly into their webs, which is the most common. Some of these spiders are heterotrophic and they feed on fluids inside the prey. When they kill the prey, they don't eat the prey itself. Spiders can be eaten by birds and other spiders that are larger than them. And they're predators on insects except for different mice, which eat a variety of different things such as fungi, plants, and dead animals, and also different bacteria and several different types of invertebrates.
So just some human impacts that we do to affect these spiders. Humans often destroy spider webs in their homes just when they see them, like when they're cleaning and stuff. Or sometimes we actually physically kill them. Also, deforestation, farming, and uprise in urban populations has affected the environment these spiders typically live in. And then the use of pesticides in agricultural settings also affect the environment and the spiders. And by doing these things and killing spiders, humans are affecting not only the spider population, but other populations as well. For animals that eat the spiders, when the spiders die, they're losing some of their food source. And then for the insects and pests that spiders eat, when the spiders die, these populations will quickly become very overpopulated.